Hello there, this is Retro Spirit Gaiden, and this is ROCKMAN X4 on the Sega Saturn. ROCKMAN is the Japanese name for MEGAMAN, and this is the Sega Saturn logo forming itself out of space triangles. And here's some space cubes. Capcom have upped them. They've gone from triangles to cubes. Beautiful. I'm assuming this is a 2D side-on scrolling platform shoot-'em-up because that's what all the other ROCKMAN games typically are. We have a cartoon intro with a theme tune. It's very upbeat. It's really getting me fired up for the Mega Man style platform run and gun action. We've got a dude there, I'm assuming it's a dude. Another dude here, he's got a robotic beard. Here we have armies of 1940s style German type robots. That's a bit politically incorrect. We've got a foolish man in gold outfit. We have a lady and a man with a robot beard. He looks a bit, sexually aggressive there. That was a bit strange. Anyway, we're going to skim over that because that has no place in a ROCKMAN game as far as I'm concerned. Here he is with his malformed arm, which he cannot eat dinner with or play tennis, but he can shoot your face off. Here is the same animation 3 times. And here is a dude who's got bright green nipples. That chubby guy in the gold outfit is just glad to be alive. He's just happy to be here. Happy to be included in the game. Right, well, we've got some people lined up and a theme tune. And now we've got a green triangle being drawn on the screen. So, I have played this game before. I played it sort of more than 25 years ago when it first came out. I didn't give it much attention. I certainly didn't get past more than one stage. I traded it in fairly quickly. It wasn't my bag back in the day. I bought it recently. I saw it on sale relatively cheaply for a Saturn game. I thought I'd give that another punt. I do like a platform shooter. And this is really kind of my first or second play of it. We've got a guy here who looks a bit like Spawn crossed with the dude from episode 1. What's his name? Darth Maul. We've got a guy here who's got an angular moustache. And he also likes stained glass. Yeah, that's right. Smell the cheese! Smell my cheese, you mother! It's lightning. Oh man. He's all spiky. It must be really inconvenient to be covered in that many spikes when you live in a library. They really didn't need to animate his mouth there. They could just move his beard up and down, and it approximates chat. Darth Maul here. It's got an electric ass. And he finds that hilarious. Can we get into the game? Please. It looks like there's cartoons all the way through this. Is there a ROCKMAN cartoon where all that stuff is taken from? I'm assuming so, because I wouldn't have thought they made all that just for the game. That's crazy talk. Right, we've got a mix of hand-drawn and sort of pre-rendered looking backgrounds. Maybe that's something that put me off back in the day. It was the pre-rendered imagery. Or at least digitised imagery. So I do prefer my games to have a hand-drawn flavour. Ooh, we've got transparency. We've got Saturn transparency. We've also got Saturn net effect. Oh, we've got all the different things that Saturn can do in one screen. A giant eagle man who's trying to punch me up the chuff through the floor. That's how strong he is. I imagine if I received that punch without the floor being in the way, that would have just gone right up me and popped my head off. I think Mega Man's supposed to be a robot. He's like an Astro Boy style character. I don't think he's actually a man. who's had his hand cut off and replaced with a laser cannon. Because that'd be horrific. You can't duck. It doesn't seem too difficult as it happens at the moment. I mean, there's not a lot of things flying at my face or shooting me, but then this is the first section of the first level, isn't it? Come into a room with a spiky man who's chanting? He's chatting to me with Japanese text. I can't understand you, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. Can't you see this room's on fire? It'd be best if we just sort of left. Oh no, Mega Man's got copper stars flying behind him. Oh, how dynamic does that look? Oh, he's off. We didn't have to do much there, did we? Oh, we've gone to the next level. And we've got some slightly rougher looking digitized graphics. Yeah, you see, knowing me, back in the day, I would have probably gone, do you know what, this game's really ugly, I don't want to play it. Oh, we've got wall grabbing. Which is very vacuous and slightly naive of me. As the game probably plays very well. I'm just a bit of a graphics whore, I guess. I like the old charge gun there, blowing things up with the old charge gun is quite satisfying. Some nicely animated explosions and enemies. But like I said, we have some horrible digitized backgrounds. Oh, I can dash. I can dash to my death. It's a good job I did a dash there, because when I died very quickly and in very little pain. Mega Man games are tough. So the reason I don't really play a lot of Mega Man games, and I have played the one on the Super Famicom a bit, and this one not so much. But it's the boss structure. There's a very definite way that you need to tackle the bosses in the game and the levels. And I find the levels are fairly easy to get through, but the bosses are nigh on impossible unless you have the right weapon set, which I'm sure is absolutely on purpose, but it doesn't make for an exciting game. Well, in my mind anyway. What's happening here? Oh, I'm going to get squashed between two green walls. Oh, that was unfortunate. Mega Man, you plum. Yeah, I got a wall jump there by the looks of it. So, yeah, okay. Well, that was another thing that may have put me off back in the day. Was the traps. Yeah, it's quite a lot more platformy than I remember, than shooty from back in the day. The Super Famicom one, does it have a lot of platformy? Or was it more shooty? No, the one I've got on the Super Famicom is quite platformy as well. I think that one is called Mega Man X. So this is the 4th iteration of that particular lineage of games. Well, this game has a nice presentation, I would say. I mean, the audio is kind of cool. The visuals are so far a bit hit and miss, but they're okay. I like the sprites. The sprites are quite cool. Like the Mega Man sprites, groovy. Got a warning here. Not to use bad language when you're facing a Mega Man boss. Well, he's a screen-filling monstrosity, isn't he? He's got inconvenient blade hands. Oh, he's firing blue balls out of his mouth. No wonder he's so angry. He's got freaking electro grab. Oh, he's got a nice tail as well. Am I killing him? Yes, I am killing him. I've got to shoot him in the face with massive weaponage. Oh, I thought, did I get hit there? I think I must have got hit. In common with most Mega Man games, the first kind of boss you fight is fairly easy. It either beats you, like there's no way to beat it, and then someone comes to help you, or you kick its ass. Ah, here comes Metal Beard Sword Man. That's a direct translation from the Japanese text. We've both got copper star backgrounds. Very dynamic. Yeah, see, this level's a bit ugly, isn't it? What do you reckon? I think it's a bit ugly. But the surprise call. I'm still charging up my weapon there behind the text. Hasn't turned off my buttons. Oh, he disappeared. That's right. Get out of here, mister. I'm going to vaporize your face. And now I'm off. Mission completed. That was my eSWAT impression. Very good it was too. Oh, we've got more cartoons. We've got a ROCKMAN blimp, which is a rocket-powered blimp with a TV underneath of it. Very futuristic. Oh, I'm going to grab you by the balls and I'm going to crunch them like this, and then I'm going to crunch them a bit further. That's right. Your balls are mine. He does have inconveniently placed spikes. What happens if he wants to lift his arm up to the side? He's going to stab himself in the head. Got a nice big pair of metal boobs there. Yeah. And your mum. I don't know what's going on here. It's all in Japanese. Don't know if you noticed that. Cartoons are not that exciting if you don't understand what's going on. Seems to be some sort of Nazi rally, which is unfortunate for, like I said, a Mega Man game. Oh. This man's got an actual mouth. I say an actual mouth. He's got a weirdly drawn mouth with lots of teeth. He's got the biggest feet in the Western Hemisphere, or Eastern Hemisphere, or any hemisphere for that matter. He's feet guy. Right, yes, £50-ish for this game on the Saturn, £20 or less on the PlayStation. PlayStation has proper transparency in it, probably. The Saturn has mesh effect, but I'm imagining it's the same ruddy game. Yeah, here comes some bosses. Okay, it's going to run me through the different bosses and the different levels. There's no hints here. Well, there may be, but they're in Japanese, about which boss I should take on first to obtain the power from to beat the other bosses, which has always been my problem with Mega Man games. And I think I started to say that earlier, but then I stopped. So yes, this is probably one of the reasons that I didn't play it so much back in the day, was I didn't know which boss to do first. I could have. Well, these days I can Google it, but back then I didn't have the internet. Not when this first came out. Oh no! So I was really up against it back in the day. Oh, times were bad. Times were hard. Being a Mega Man player in the 90s without the internet? Are you kidding me? Jesus, I'd have to put effort in. Don't want to do that. Web spiders. He protects the secret weapon of the jungle, which is probably some sort of massive snake. Anyway, we've got some transparent water. Lovely. Yeah, this is not being as style as the Saturn's most beautiful 2D platform game, but it's not bad looking. Like I said, the levels in this game, or Mega Man games in general, I don't really have a problem with them. It's mainly the boss encounters. So yeah, as a first look, it's alright. It's quite responsive. You've got a dash move, as far as I can see. There we go. You can stick to walls and jump up the walls, that's fine. You can slide down the walls. This game, I think, has respawning enemies. So if I go off the screen and come back on the screen again, they appear again, which is irritating. But I believe that's also a Mega Man staple. We've got quite nice music for a Capcom game, which is unusual. And yeah, perhaps get the PlayStation version, as it's cheaper. And I believe that Mega Man X5 and X6 also came out on the PlayStation. I'm not so sure about this one. But yeah, if you're a fan of the series, this looks alright, doesn't it? Would I spend 50 quid on it? Again, don't know, I'd actually give it a bit more play. But like I said, this is like the first play in 26 years of this game. I find it kind of responsive. It's kind of nice looking. I think I was a bit harsh on it back in the day. Like I said, I only played it once or twice and traded it straight back in. I didn't, or returned it to the importer and got something else instead because I wasn't feeling it. But actually, I maybe should have given it a bit longer, and I certainly will do this time. So, alright, I might come back with a definitive review of this game at some point, but at the moment, jury's out a little bit. But I'm sure if you're a Mega Man player, this is all in order and as you'd like to see it. So you'll already know whether you want to play this game or not. And you'll already know whether you want to pay 50 quid for it or not on the Saturn. But yeah, maybe the PlayStation is the way to go for those who are undecided. Or maybe just download the ROM because, yeah, you know, get this more or less for free, innit? Alright, well, it's the first look. It looks kind of cool. Alright then, I'll catch you later.
Ready?
この攻撃かわせるか。